Okay. Hello. This is the Minilogue XD. I've had it for a couple of weeks. I've really been enjoying using it to make fun sounds, and I thought I'd show you a couple of the patches I've made. The first thing I did was delete all of the default presets because I think I don't know. I would just use those. I wouldn't explore half as much if I just had all those presets sitting there. So yeah, I cleared all them. You can add custom engines to this. You can download them. It's open source, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I've got a nice chiptune engine, and I'm on the hunt for a couple more. So if you know of any good ones, leave them in the comments, I guess. The camera, or the system I have set up that's focused on the little screen isn't super high quality, so you probably won't be able to read any of the names, but I'll put them on screen. This is the first one I made. This one doesn't have a name, but it's a very nice sound. Just a sort of gentle bit of pad sound, I suppose. It reminds me of, I think it's Ark of Doves by Brian Eno. That's a really nice tune. And the sound isn't very similar, but the sort of tonality of it, for some reason, reminds me of that song or piece of music. Okay, that's the first one. This one I called Yoshimural. It's sort of inspired by Hiroshi Yoshimura, who's an ambient artist that I really love. It's very similar to that first sound, admittedly, yeah. Has more of an edge to it. A little bit of delay on the back there. And obviously I've just, I've barely broken the surface with the sound design on this. I've only had it a couple of weeks. So, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more complicated and interesting things I could be doing with it, but I think these are the kind of sounds I always end up gravitating towards, very, very gentle. Nice. I think it's nice. This one I called Neptunia. More of a sort of spacey. Yeah, nice. And I love the joystick on this. It makes it so much more expressive. Obviously the keyboard isn't huge, but with, I have a foot pedal, and having this joystick as well allows you to get some like really natural like shaping to your sound as you're playing. And you can rebind it as well. Obviously everything's controllable. So I have it bound to, I think, adjusting the delay time, which gives you that really nice sort of skipping effect, which I love. I love that. I think that's bound to cross modulation. So I think that modulates between the two main voices. That gives you some nice inharmonic content. Yeah, not much to say about that one. This one I called, Two Fountains. I had a friend tell me about a dream they had where there were two water fountains, and one of them had still water and one of them had sparkling water. I think that was really funny. And also kind of a sick idea, like having two, I just imagined two like full-size fountains, but one with sparkling and one with still. And I tried to yeah, that sort of inspired me to try and create some like water sounds, which is very hard. I really spent a lot of time trying to get this to sound like random. I guess I need more modulation somehow. That's the thing. So far, I haven't discovered so much with this synth compared to the DeepMind that I had before. The ability to cross modulate is not as great, but obviously it's a different class of synth. And what it can't do there, it makes up for in character and playability. I think I'm really enjoying playing it. Whereas with the DeepMind, yeah, you can modulate, but is it fun to do that? Do you spend more time modulating stuff and programming stuff than you do actually playing with the sound? And I'm finding much more time to play with the sounds themselves with this, with the Minilogue. I think that's nice. And there's so many options for arpeggiators on this as well. Toggle that down. You can latch it on. Nice. I think that's an interesting textural one. I have another one here. I call this one Mantra. Don't really know why. Guess it sounds kind of choral, I guess. Well, it's like a synth brass, essentially. But with more character, I think. That doesn't really explain why I call it Mantra, but I don't know. That's the answer. This one has the resonance quite high with the envelope, so you get a kind of woo in the background, which is nice. Yeah, I think I'd like to play with this one a bit more, probably. Rebind. Probably can't read that at all. But I'm going into the program edit and I'm going on the first menu. I'm going to go to Y plus assign. Change that to... No, I'll leave that on. Leave that on there. Let's find it. To be more though, I think. Y assign, Y range. Nice. Nice. That's a fun one. Okay, this one's called Transmit. I built this one kind of around the sequencer. I've not really messed with the sequencer much before I made this one, but this one... pretty basic sort of plucky sound, but... with a nice delay on there. You get some really... yeah, that's fun. And this one as well uses the... oh, this is something I really love. You can retune, because it's analog, you can retune this synth, so it has microtuning options. And this patch is tuned to a major pentatonic, so... it's not a traditional chromatic scale. Which is great for building fun sequences, because you can basically play any note and just map it, and then it'll always sound good when you sequence it, which is fun. Easy way to like build inspiration, I think. This next one again. Oh, didn't save that one. That's fine. That's the only thing to remember with this. Obviously, it has no like memory. Well, obviously it has memory. There's loads of memory, but if you don't save a patch, it won't save it. Duh. But yeah, let's build one now. Let's build a new patch now. So you just start with one voice, saw oscillator, then you go from there. So that's 2 saw oscillators. And then I'm using the envelope to control the pitch of the second. Oh, that is not nice. Well, I like to, when I'm working with the multi-engines, I usually turn the other oscillators off so I can hear what I'm doing, because these have quite a lot of settings you can mess with. And the way they interact with the voices can be interesting and fun, but I think it's good to understand what the raw sound is before you mix it in with the other voices. That's nice. I think maybe some phasing. mean, it's interesting. Let's have a look at... This is the only menu diving you really have to do with this synth, is when you're editing the multi-engine settings. So you can change the octave. I like it on 8 foot. Yeah, and then in here we have like feedback and stuff. I still need to play with this more. I don't really understand how this changes the sound. I need to spend more time listening to it, I think. I think I'm going to bind the Y to LFO rate. Yes, LFO rate. And more. 60% LFO rate. Sorry, this little box is kind of useless. It's just to make the oscillator bigger, so just for fun. Nice, yeah. I saw a setting, yeah, for Y minus. What we're doing, Y minus. Let mod depth. Let's increase that a bit. Now I kind of have like a slowing on the down joystick, and that sort of thrumming increase on the up, which is nice. I like it. I think, yeah. That's nice. Yeah, they kind of blend together with that being a higher. Slowed, maybe tape. I would always go for tape, to be honest. I just love the sound of tape. I really like a real tape delay. That's fun. I always put a bit of key tracking on, I think, because you have such a small keyboard. You need to increase the contrast somehow, because you don't have like a pitch contrast to create. Like when you're playing piano, you want to play really low and really high if you want to create like a sense of wideness. But on here, you could use the filter to do that instead of pitch, which I think is important. I mean, I'm playing with two hands. I think it's kind of... could play it with one hand and just use it for chords and stuff, but I like to sort of sit down with it and yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, that resonance is really nice. See if there's anything else I can do to that multi-engine. I can change the attack, I can change the decay. Ooh, I can adjust the key tracking. No, that's not very nice, I don't think. Maybe the other way? I don't think that's adding anything. I don't think I want any noise. I think that's... Oh, I do want to play with the microtuning. Some of these you can't hear loads of difference, but this one, Slendro, they all have funny names. Just has that edge to it. It's nice. Makes it feel really organic. Interesting. I want to see how this holds up at different pitches. Obviously, as you get lower, more sort of sinister, I guess. Yep. Whoa, that's nice. You get the pitch from the envelope coming through a lot more. I guess because you've got the key track on, so the cutoff's reduced. It sounds like something falling. Like a leaf falling, or something sinking. Ooh, that's... This is becoming not the most usable sound melodically. But it resolves nicely, and it's interesting to explore. I think it is. If you're still watching, I assume you think that as well. Thank you. Yeah, there's interesting tone in there. I haven't played much with the synchronization. You know, it's got CV in and out. This synth. Maybe I'll do that now. I was thinking last night about patching it into itself, because obviously you can change what those CVs control. So if I just run cable straight through, it's really hard to find the inputs on. Okay, that's patched into itself. Let's have a look at the settings. CV in mode, modulation. Yeah, set it to modulation. BC1 shape. So I have the pitch of oscillator 2 going in to the shape of oscillator 1. I'm not hearing a huge amount of... Oh, that's more interesting. Yeah. So now I've got it going to the shape of the multi-engine. And you get a sort of building, it's like a ninth. I don't know, it sounds like a ninth harmonic. What am I talking about? I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna call this one Shipwreck. And you don't have to sit through me twisting this knob for the next 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah. That's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, leave a like, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.